every Thursday. Hey, nice to see you all as well. Are you having a good festival? I'm having an amazing time. I love Shambala. I've been coming for years. It's really important to me. I spend a lot of my time working with teenagers. I've got a lot of workshops in the schools, and I increasingly get kind of frustrated with how older people seem to have this kind of like view that younger people are like softer somehow, or weaker, or they're like failures compared to like this kind of sturdier, older generation. And this phrase of this snowflake generation gets chucked about at them, and it really annoys me. So it's alright, I'm just going to read you a poem about that, how I feel about it. It's called Snowflakes. I hear a lot of guys my age, and older too, who like complaining that we're going down the drain. Our values in decline. They say we've ruined what was great, and it's our under 35s to blame, this snowflake generation. All these younger, softer types, always eating avocados and kicking off online, how they whine without compassion, always thinking they're so special, piping hot opinions like steam out of a kettle, displaying such fragility, so sensitive and raw, shaped by trophies of competing that were given out on a sports day. And I get it. Some young people are lacking in compassion, where they're cancelling or dragging, or there's someone they're attacking. And when I go online these days, I do see guys get savaged. But it's not like that's all carried out by one small demographic. I've lost count of the times online I've seen older folks retweeting, frothing full of rage over things they don't agree with. A bunch of adults blow up every day just raging, seething because someone's worn an outfit for a faith they don't agree with, or a mother doesn't want to hide a baby when she's feeding, or a cubicle can now be used by anyone to pee in, or a business made of sausage roll that doesn't have some meat in. I don't want to hear these strops whenever something unimportant is just changed a bit. You know, the kind that keeps Piers Morgan on our screens. We watch him blow a fuse because Daniel Craig's been papwal out and wearing a papoose. We've got Ben Shapiro, Fox News, Jim Davidson's online. So I don't think petulant behaviour is purely for our younger types. It's not to do with age. I just think we've got a problem now with how we all communicate. Because the internet has changed us. What we want, we're giving it. Our comments being gathered like they matter and positioning ourselves as right. So if we don't like something, we can live with it, or we can feel emboldened to embark upon a hissy fit. And the left, and yes, our younger ones at times have both ascribed to this. But online, we've been flooded by 1,000 types of whiny gits. Perhaps I'm whining too, but what I really find amiss is calling someone snowflake just perpetuates this childishness. And I work in schools, I tidy up when kids call each other names. Doesn't get much done or make anyone feel that great. I don't think these snowflakes are the ones who are afraid. The young people I meet these days, I think they're pretty brave. And I compare it with this freak out, fragility, hysterics, at anyone who's brave enough to challenge a perspective. And I wonder then, was Martin Luther King a snowflake too? Or Rosa Parks, Malala, what the suffragettes went through, did that make each of them a snowflake? Or this label, is it used to comfort our own fears as we dehumanise our youths? I think that might be true. And it seems a little tragic when a 16-year-old girl, let's say, who cares about the planet, gets hounded out on Twitter by a bunch of adults panic, shouting, "Snowflake!" It's so strange, I just don't understand it. To any future snowflakes listening now, this world is yours to change it. When you do, some others, they'll want to call you names for it. It's how it's been for centuries. The one thing you can trust is change will come for everyone. In time, it just does. And some will feel concerned by this, will want to drag you down. But take your values, run with them, they're going to make us proud. Your path is hard compared to those who heckle from the crowd, but we'll adapt. Some rules should change, and some statues should come down. Be proud of your compassion, your progress, your brilliance. Those who call you names are merely lacking your resilience. You are not weak and brittle, you will not bring us doom. The differences you bring will help the human race to bloom anew, and I can't wait to see what's next. Change is coming soon, and we need it, just like we need more adults in the room. Cool, thanks very much.